It looks like Nazi Germany. Hades, Mordor, Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany. This is like Nazi Germany. Then you get the Nazi Germany. What was wrong with Nazi Germany? I mean, that's what they did. I think there was things wrong with it, but that's because I'm a bigot, folks. They can just put us in sand pits and shoot us like the Nazis and say, I feel threatened. Boom, boom, boom. Women in pits with children being shot by Nazis. Nazis. And they want the pliant slave population to be like Jews in Nazi Germany and others, to pliantly, subserviently run into pits when the authority figure says so, holding their hats while they're shot. They believe they have the authority, just like Nazis believe they have the authority to put people in sand pits and shoot them in the head. And I guess, you know, in Nazi Germany, they would call somebody who didn't sit there and women stripped down naked in pits holding their babies. I guess if the woman would have fought back, they'd have called her a terrorist. Come back to Nazi Germany. Look at Nazi Germany, and cops seizing guns is something right out of Nazi Germany. You got search engine The Blonde Beast, Nazi. Joseph Goebbels. They're planning to kill peaceful political people. If Obama gives the order in a open coup d'etat, Nazi-like purge. The reason the Nazis were so bad is that they got a bureaucracy together that was in total control. This is how Nazi Germany happens right now. Hitler said, first you get the women, then you got the children, so follow the men. First thing Hitler did with gypsies, Jews, and other groups was not let them be in festivals. This is starting to border on Hitlerian. That's called Hitler. You do not want that. They're panicking because they're not all powerful. Like Hitler. If I was a German in 1935, I wouldn't be against the military. I'd be against who was in control of it. Adolf Alois Hitler. Hitler in Russia. Imagine if Hitler took over America in a week and then he paraded down New York with the streets lined with half the public hailing Hitler. These people make Adolf Alois Hitler look like a choir boy. They're just a pure fascist club, and all they care about is that their black guy is in power, and it's really like a Hitler cult or something. An anti-human, pro-elite, pro-mass extermination manifesto that I can only describe as ultra-Hitlerian. When you lay down to authority, you get a dictator. You get a Pol Pot and Adolf Hitler. They look worse than the Germans looked in the film reels I've seen 2 days before Hitler committed suicide. They've gone into all the churches with cognitive infiltration on record in the last 50 years and told them it's always the end of the world next week, so why get involved? Do what government says. Romans 13, Hitler's favorite quote. Operation Himmler was more than a dozen staged terror attacks to be blamed on Poland and countries like that to start World War II. If somebody in a town shot at an SS officer or German soldier, say in Poland or Ukraine, they would kill 10 or 15 people. If you killed an officer, they would kill hundreds. They would put them in churches and burn them down. I've read hundreds of military history books, mainly in the last 100-year period. And so I've read declassified British psychological warfare manuals, U.S. Army psychological warfare manuals, Nazi psychological warfare manuals. Joseph Goebbels, in the last year of World War II, the Nazi propaganda minister, I've seen the speech he gave with subtitles. I think it was on a PBS documentary. The point is, he said we must stop lying to the people in a speech to the SS because they don't, when our propaganda is an obvious lie, it doesn't work. When they see the truth, you've got to be honest, but then try to basically spin it to still support us within the truth.